What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Assassin's Creed 4 free roam. My name is Avialence, and today we're looking at the Black Trench, and this is going to be a little more of a conversational commentary compared to my typical where I say, hey, enjoy the gameplay, because I do want to talk about underwater. So the Black Trench is one of the toughest underwater areas, at least that I've experienced, and I really started doing these over last week while I was filming, and you guys were seeing all the forts and stuff I was finishing up taking. I have a couple more videos. I believe I have 10 more videos for Assassin's Creed 4 that are going to be added to this free roam series, and they're going to be coming out this week. And then I will also be doing legendary ships, and then it's time for the Xbox One. I do get my One this week. It is either coming Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. I do not know. Microsoft will tell me when they ship it this Monday. It's really up to them because I got the media coverage stuff, which is really awesome. But anyway, that's top secret, and I can't talk about that. So this is the Black Trench, and I was going around doing these underwater missions just to collect parts for the ship, right? I need the elite plans, and a lot of the elite plans are found in these shipwrecks. So this is the Black Trench. Basically, you collect 7 chests, and you have these air barrels as well, which you just saw me use. The air barrels are ways to keep your air up, and then you also have to avoid obstacles like the jellyfish, the sea urchins, and the sharks. The sharks are a little overkill, in my opinion. And the reason being is most of these sharks, if you've ever been diving or know someone who has been diving, sharks aren't as dangerous as people think they are. As long as you don't disturb them, they really won't come after you unless you're bleeding, obviously, or they're just very aggressive. And I was kind of surprised by the fact that these came after me. I guess they are bull sharks, so it makes sense that they come after you so quickly. But the fact that they do come after you so quickly gets really annoying, especially in areas when you just want to explore. And that is exactly what these underwater areas are. You want to explore, you want to have a good time with them, and they're great. I mean, the music and the ambiance is awesome. The navigation's a little rough, as you can see right here, where I'm just kind of going around in circles. But, after you get the hang of it, it's not half bad. And these underwater zones are great. They're fun to explore. I have a good time with them, but I can get frustrated at points. I ended up recording 4, and I'm only going to release 2 because 2 of them I literally couldn't get past this one part where a shark kept eating me, and there was nothing I could do about it, which got really, really frustrating. So, it gets on your nerves at points, just because, again, the sharks aggro you so quickly. It's unbelievable. But on a positive note, like I said, they're fun to explore, and there's chests, there's animus fragments as well, and obviously I try to get all of those in the videos you guys are going to see. There's the burst beam feature, where if you approach a horizontal beam, you can use it to push forward and gain a burst of speed. And the nice thing is these underwater areas are actually really, really open. They're really awesome. So I'm able to go explore wherever I want, when I want, and there's really not a set path for most of them. There are a lot of open areas in some of them, but it's quite enjoyable nonetheless. I will be releasing another one later this week. It's called the Devil's Cavern, and that was probably one of my favorite ones, just because it was explorative. There were sea urchins, jellyfish, and a couple fish that were dangerous, but it was this kind of underground crystal cavern that was a blast to explore, and I had a really good time with it. So that's where the game's underwater moments shine, right? And to be fair, I feel that the underwater moments could use a little more variety of enemies. You have, of course, the sea urchins and the jellyfish, which if you get near them, they hurt you, right? You have the sharks, but there's only one type of shark, which I believe is the bull shark. And then you have the moray eels, and that's it. I would expect a little more, I guess, ambiance with the ocean, some more fish, some more, I guess, animals that live in the ocean, because I'm pretty sure a lot more types of animal live in the ocean. So I'm hoping that next gen, when I do see that, it'll actually have a little more ambiance in there as far as the animals that are in, obviously, the ocean and the underwater missions. However, though, it does look gorgeous, as I said earlier, and the sharks are annoying, as it wanted to just punch me in the face, but it's all part of the gig. The underwater missions are cool. I wish there was free underwater exploration. I think that'd be really awesome. However, these are limited to only where you can use the diving bell, which are typically shipwrecks or trenches or caverns. Now, where this game does really shine in the note of the free roam, and I do have one of these I will be releasing this week, is when you do the underwater exploration and then you actually come across a smuggler's cave or an area where you'll traverse it. So there was actually this really cool one I came across where it was a mine shaft, which is the one you guys are going to see later this week, and it was just great. I came across a mine shaft. I dove down to the mine shaft. I had to dodge sharks and sea urchins and all that kind of stuff, but in the end of it, I actually came across a smuggler's cave, and I was able to take out the smugglers with like chokeholds or throwing them into water and grab their weapons and use them against them, which was really cool. I had a really good time with that. There's only 2 or 3 of those scenarios in the game that are free roam, which can be a little frustrating, I would like to argue, because at that point, there's really not much you can do with it. As far as doing the free roam goes and stuff. I wish there were more of those. Basically, the world's huge and there's a lot of areas, but there could have been more, and that's my argument there. There could have been a lot more, and I think it would have been helpful to have more, right? And with those more, it would have added a lot more to the game, of course. But the game is already huge. I'm not gonna complain about it. It's just a recommendation for possibly the next AC if they decide to do something like this, which I hope they do. This is a great game. I had a lot of good time with this, and I haven't even beat the game yet, as you guys know. So there's that. But anyway, I think that's really going to wrap up my feelings on the shipwreck. Again, this isn't a live commentary. This is a post commentary. The software I would use to do a live commentary has been crashing. I know you guys have been saying live commentary. And my plan is to, in fact, release a live commentary later this week after I've kind of fixed what's going on. And the live commentary is going to be a ship free roam where I do take the Jackdaw out, fully upgraded, and just obliterate some ships in the Southern Sea, because it's not even fair, to be perfectly honest with you. There's no challenge. But hey, that's just me. There's really no challenge after you have all the elite upgrades and stuff, which, kind of sucks at points, but I guess it plays itself out, so there's that. And then you guys also have the legendary ship live comms as well. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are still enjoying the Assassin's Creed videos. I know this one came out over the weekend on a Saturday. However, there will be more this week. I just wanted to release something because it's been a few days. I've been working on Burial at Sea, which will also finish this week, and then these Assassin's Creed 4 videos. So remember, if you guys are enjoying these videos, please feel free to like them, toss us a comment, tell me what you think and what you want to see, as well as subscribe to this channel for more. It is not the end of my AC4 videos. We are just swapping to a better system with better graphics, which is the Xbox One. So I will see you guys then, and enjoy me swimming back to the bell, and I will talk to you in the next video. Have a good one, guys, and thank you very much for watching.